We're here with TK Brooks, who is the CW's frontman, famous for interviewing people like me. Carrie Means, the voice of Frylock from Aqua Teen. Y'all know what it is. Peace, love, and fire, fresh and lightly salted for your pleasure.
So, how you doing today, bud?
A man who does a self-introduction. You like that?
Yeah.
I got a million
Everybody loves
of
it
them.
when a celebrity introduces themselves.
That's cool.
Great,
That's
man.
cool because
You're doing my job for me.
TK's come here to talk to me about what? What's come to talk to me about?
Man, I got
the new movie.
First off,
new Aqua Teen movie.
Congratulations. Yes.
It's coming. Be here this fall. Probably somewhere around November-ish.
November.
I heard.
Hell yes.
I think. I'll see you guys up PA way at the Adult Swim Festival on the weekend of August 6th.
August 6th, man.
We'll be doing promotion for the movie. We'll be signing autographs. It'll be, the whole crew will be there, I think.
Hey, what's going on? It's TK from Comic Siren, the Gulf Coast CW. We're out here day one of the Smoky Mountain Fan Fest with the legend himself, Ming Chen. How you doing today, bud?
Every time I talk to you guys, I know, one, I'm at the right show, and two, life is going good. Because, you know, if life was not going good, you wouldn't be interviewing me. But I love that you guys are here. And so, yeah, Smoky Mountain Fan Fest, Gatlinburg. This is my first time here. I am in awe. I'm trying to figure this town out. It's like 87.
Get lost here, man.
It's 87 things in one, but it's like all the things in life that I love in one place.
So
like,
did you get to catch up on the strip? I noticed you got here the day before we did.
I did.
So.
I walked up and down the whole strip. Drank moonshine at many different places. Met a lot of people. Found all the bars. Ate a corn dog. Like everything they have to offer here, I'm trying to take advantage of. So,
oh, dude,
yeah, it's crazy here. I love it.
They
I
have
love it.
so much stuff. It's amazing. I mean, we've been to a lot of cool places, but
this is like
it's overwhelming.
Yeah, I've never been to a town like this before, and I'm loving it.
So, what do you think of the event so far?
When I told Linkletter, I was like, "Come on, man, we got to use that." And he was like, "Hell yeah." Let's use that, man. Right there.
It's too good not to use.
And then the marijuana on one and reefer on two, whatever. That was just us screwing around, and it turned out to be good. We didn't realize when we were doing it that it was going to become a sort of iconic classic movie. You know,
Dude, I even grew up watching that. That stuff was awesome. Yeah, that guy tripped me out. The last event, I actually ran into your brother. I went up, I was like, hey, Jason!
well,
I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's not him.
even my grandma does that, so don't worry about it.
But man, dude, how was it, like, how cool was it being able, you know, just the vibe of the 70s vibe during that movie, being able to ride around in those cars,
It was,
I mean,
you know, the thing is
Cars
at
alone.
the time, we thought it was like the coolest thing ever. But like I said, it was a fairly low budget movie, and we didn't expect that it was going to blow up into the movie. And then when it came out in theaters, it actually bombed. It wasn't until college kids started
Started picking up on it?
and then almost every dorm in the country didn't take them back to Blockbuster.
no, that's
And so
cool,
that showed all of a sudden that people were really getting onto it. And then we're over 30.
It'll be out.
Dude, that was awesome.
I'm putting it out there. A year and a half, I want it to be out. So yeah,
Hope it is.
yeah. It's called Raised in Hollywood.
Raised in Hollywood.
Yes,
Y'all,
sir.
when that comes out, y'all make sure to check that out.
Check it out.
Well, dude, we can't keep you out here all day. We gotta let you make your money and everything, man. But before we go, so I wondered, you know, place where fans can find you, man.
Yeah, Instagram, Aaron Schwartz 11. My name's a little annoying to spell, lots of consonants shoved together, but Aaron Schwartz 11. Twitter, Aaron. Do people even use Twitter anymore? I don't even think I'll look at my Twitter, but you could friend me on
I've
Twitter.
never had Twitter, so I don't know.
Tweeters.
Lost it, yeah.
Aaron Schwartz 11. Basically across the board, you could find me. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, y'all make sure to get out this event, check it out. And remember, this is the only show that has a clean bill of health from Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange, Doctor Fate, and Doctor Who. We'll see you in the multiverse. God rock.
Voice.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Buy ice cream.
Okay, got the CW1 face in there. All right, ready?
Ready?
All right, what's going on? This is TK from Comic Siren, the Gulf Coast CW. We're out here at day one of the Smoky Mountain Fan Fest with one of the legends himself from The Flash, Mr. John Wesley Shipp. How you doing today, sir?
Hey, it's good to see you again, man.
It's good to be out here. It's been a while since the last time. I
has
think we got to hang out. It was right before the actual crisis.
Yep. Yep.
So,
Yep.
It's been a little bit, but everybody's out here. Everybody's vaccinated. Everybody's back at it again. It's great.
It just sort of started slowly, It was like very cautious first couple of conventions, and now it's starting to feel like it did pre-lockdown, which is a good feeling.
It's great
A lot
to be
of
back
joy.
out here. So, what do you think of the event so far? There's a lot of cool people out here.
It's
They have the
great.
Batmobile out here. Even have you got to see that yet?
It's fantastic. There is so much here, and Michelle Harrison is on her way. We're going to be doing a Q&A at 4 o'clock today, and a photo ops, and I have a Q&A tomorrow, and photo op, and it's just there's so many different kinds of things to do, not just limited to comic books and other things. We have a wolf that has his own set right over there. I mean, monkeys, I understand, we have over there. We have it all.
Yeah, I saw those out there by the front a few minutes ago. It was pretty cool. Nice stuff. So, wanted to get start off. I'll talk about everything of leading up to Crisis on Infinite Earths. With the Earth 90 Flash.
Yeah.
How did that feel to be able to have that story be able to finally come full circle after all those years from the very first time of the very first bad guy that Barry Allen fought, where he said, it doesn't matter how you're brought up, that's still no right, and it just all the way to the
I
to
remember
the
that
end.
line. Yeah, they made is it GIF or GIF? Anyway, I'm so uncool, but they made out of that.
Yeah.
I realize how an unhappy childhood probably brought you all this, but that's really no excuse. Bam.
Bam. Yep.
Yeah, it was. I thought they were out of their minds when they first suggested I come back in Elseworlds. I was like, that was 28 years ago, right? And they said, you'll be fine. So we worked with the crafts people at Ocean Drive Leather in Vancouver and with Kate Main, and they designed a new version. They actually sent up what looked like a coffin. They had kept one of the original suits in a vault, temperature-controlled vault at Warner Brothers, and they sent it up to Vancouver as reference. And then they built a new version of that old suit, slightly smaller, easier to wear, more user-friendly, thank God.
That's good.
But I love the way they brought me back in Elseworlds. Everybody was so excited, which moved me a lot. I didn't know how people would react, but the reaction was over the top. And then when they set me up to take the bullet so to speak, in crisis. I thought, well, that makes perfect sense. A Flash must die in crisis. They can't kill Grant. you know.
Right. They
And
made everybody think it though for a minute.
and I also loved the way
Built it up.
they did it. It wasn't sentimental. It wasn't, maudlin. It was. One of the reviews said they took what could have been a harrowing event and made it a triumphant one by having me steal his speed, by saying, "Keep riding the lightning, son. You'll keep making us all proud," and then to bring in the 1990 clip, which was an afterthought. I didn't know they were doing that. And
Really?
me saying, I have faith in you, Tina, I have faith in you too, Barry. And then Barry knows what he's running toward as well as what he's running away from. And so I was, it's one of those few moments, because you always nitpick, right?
Right,
I wish
right.
I'd done this, I wish this had happened, I wish they'd used that.
But
Not,
that was
not
just
this
so
time.
great for all the fans to see that, because I mean, with the first Flash, it ended after one season, just kind of on a cliffhanger. Everybody thought we were going to get season 2, and it was just so great to see that character
Our
come back.
director, David McWhirter, who I love, Sterling Gates, the writer who said he was writing that scene and crying. The fact that I got to welcome Black Lightning into the
That's awesome.
Arrowverse, that was such an honor. And then I loved the whole stealing the speed,
Right,
Sorry,
right.
kid, this is my sacrifice to make, And everything about it, the fact that they were shooting Grant early in the scenes and I was always out of focus slightly in the background. I mean, the way that was directed, written, and realized, I wouldn't change a thing.
It's some awesome stuff. I mean, we think now since Elseworld, since the Crisis, I mean, coming back, bringing the Earth 3, the Jay Garrick back with all the great stuff. I mean, with Nora and Bart. I mean, it really seems like if it keeps up after season 9, that they might possibly get a spinoff in the future. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what all my friends who watch the show are hoping for, because just the chemistry on it was awesome.
Well, we were working so well, Jessica, Jordan, and I together, and having such a good, meaningful time with those scenes, both having fun and a very meaningful moment, about don't worry, you're going to be fine. You're going to be a good, and then going out saying the thing about I have a meeting with President Luther, and joking with him.
Yeah, oh,
and
God, that was
it just
funny.
all worked so well that again, David McWhirter directed that episode as well, and he was like, "This chemistry is working really well. I wonder if they have plans for you guys." But I missed mentoring Wally as Jay did in the comic books because they went in a different direction. But I'm getting to be Uncle Jay, and I'm getting to do a little bit of that mentoring with Jordan Fisher, who is so wonderful and is so honest, like Grant was and is, in his work, particularly at the beginning, the father-son scenes. There was just such an honesty that was passing between the two of us, and I felt that way with Jordan. I love Jessica. We just had the best time, and I look forward to more of it.
That's some cool stuff. And I can't wait for some of the stuff going on in season 9. I mean, y'all are starting filming on that soon, obviously.
September starts in September, but first, Stargirl.
Yes.
Jeff Johns created that character in honor of his sister, and Luke Wilson, Joel McHale, Brett Bassinger. Terrific cast. Really good writing. It's going to season 3 is premiering the end of August, and it'll be the only superhero TV on the CW this fall. So everybody's got to check in and support it.
That's going to be a good show. I mean, season 3, the first 2 were awesome. Seeing you in season 2 was just come back as Jay Garrick. I mean, that was just mind blowing.
It was great to be. Some people said you were more Jay Garrick on Stargirl than you were even on Flash, and I said I can explain that because it's the Justice Society.
Right.
It's Jay's seat of authority. So I felt more Jay than I ever had.
That's some awesome stuff. Well, we can't keep you out here all day. You got a lot of fans out here waiting to see you. But before we do go, the place to be able to find you for the fans. And obviously, we're all going to make sure that we get the panel filmed in a little bit.
Yeah, we have a panel with Michelle Harrison at 4 p.m. Looking forward to that. We always have a good time. She said, well, you have to be your charming self. I said, what you meant to say was I just have to be the big goofball that I always am. She said, yeah, that's right. But she said, we'll have a good time. But looking forward to that. And you mentioned something else that I thought was important. What did you say just before the panel? You said where to find me.
Oh, yeah.
On Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, I'm verified. There are other John Wesley ships that pop up and use my picture. That's not me.
As long as it's got the check, right?
As long as it's got the check. My handle on Instagram is John Wesley Ship Jr. And if you're just looking for entertainment and personal stuff, my Instagram account is the place to check me out.
Make sure to check that out. Make sure to get out here to this amazing event. And yeah, remember
The
this.
energy here is crackling. It's wonderful.
It's epic. Remember, we're the only show that has a clean bill of health from Dr. Doom, Dr. Strange, Dr. Fate, and Dr. Wells. We will see you in the multiverse. Gotta run.
See you with Savitar, Junior, and the speeches. Well, all I had to do was this.
That's awesome.
And then my digital double took over. I probably shouldn't tell you this. So, immediately as we there you are.
I didn't know if you guys did it the same way as like Once Upon a Time does or nothing, so I was just curious.
Yeah, I don't know how does Once Upon a Time do it.
They do it through a green screen.
Oh, have you done green screen? I haven't either. I know some have, but I haven't
I
done
love
it.
it.
I was cleaning up the apartment where we created the whirlwind, where it all becomes a tornado. And then we had to do that for like 7 to 10 minutes. And they would undercrank the camera. And then they'd speed it up with a...
So what are you thinking of the event so far? I mean, it's been a pretty good one so far this weekend.
It's been great. I got here late yesterday because my flight was delayed. So we came. It's been rock and roll all weekend. It's been a fun event.
I love some of the sites out here. Like they have the ski lift and just all the hole-in-the-wall little diving bars and everything. It's just been amazing. All the people out here.
Yeah, the people are so sweet. The people have been amazing and so kind, and everyone's here is very like interested in other people. You know. Yeah.
It's been great. And so I want to talk just, can't keep you too long, but I want to talk just a little bit about The Flash on CW. So what was that like playing multiple characters on that show? I mean, being Barry Allen's mom and also coming back as, you know, the Speed Force itself. I mean, how epic is that?
I mean, listen, when I shot the pilot 8 years ago, I had no idea what I was in store for. I didn't even know if my character would come back. And I didn't know at the time what The Flash would end up being, you know, of this multitude. So for me, it's been, as an actor, it's been great because I started out as Nora Allen. I get to be an older version of Nora Allen. I get to be the Speed Force. I get to be Joan. So it's like every time I get a script, it's a new character. It's something different to play. It's been awesome. Like, it's been a great journey.
Oh, yeah. Everything happened. Like, I mean, season 1, I was hooked.
Yeah.
But, I mean, all the twists and turns, and especially the Speed Force one.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Just seeing you zoom in, show up, and it's just like, hey, everybody.
Yeah. That's pretty fun, that one. It's pretty fun. Also to interact with Barry in a different way, in a similar but different way, right?
What was it like with the, what was it, I believe season 7, the Dark Nora Flash, those couple episodes?
Yeah, that was
was that pretty fun?
Yes. I mean, who doesn't want to be a bad guy, right? Who doesn't want to play an evil character or seemingly evil, because she's not in that episode, but right? It's complex.
So I know you can't really spoil too much of anything, but are we going to see more of the Speed Force Nora Allen coming up on season 9?
We're going to see more of somebody in season 9. I'm not sure who that's going to be.
Okay, one of them.
But somebody's going to be back in season 9. Yeah.
All right, well, that is so awesome.
Yeah.
This con, it's only 2 hours from my house. So,
dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, just roll in the car, bring all the stuff.
Just bringing lunch with you?
No security airport check to deal with. I love it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, man, good seeing you. I think the last time we got to hang out was Smoky Mountain Fan Fest.
Smoky Mountain Fan Fest.
Oh, man, Gatlinburg.
Went to Old Smoky Moonshine. It's a moonshine tasting.
Oh, man, this stuff was great.
Loved it. What was your favorite? Do you remember your favorite?
The banana.
I did like the banana.
I don't know why. That was just...
It had like a little caramel. What's that? How do you say that word? Caramelly sort of aftertaste. Yeah, it was a good time.
It's good. Great weekend. I mean, that had a great turnout.
Are you going again this year?
Oh, definitely.
I will see
Every
you there this year.
You're going back?
Oh yeah.
We'll see you there.
Again,
Oh, yeah.
it's 3 hours from my house.
Awesome, man.
I love it.
Yeah, so wanted to talk a few things. I mean,
Yes.
Since the last time we got to hang out, we were talking a little bit about The Flash, and they just did the live action finally for
Yes.
Impulse.
Yes.
With the Barry Allens and
Oh, that's right, in the
everybody.
TV show. Yes.
Yeah, and then also the voice actor did for what was it, Young Justice. They had the
Yes.
season 4 finally come out, man.
Finally, I recorded that in my closet.
Yeah, we talked
did-
about it a
that's
little
right,
bit,
that's
man.
right.
How awesome was that to see like the outturn from that of we were recording because the whole pandemic at the time versus like the final cut. 'Cause
All right, let me
I
tell
got
you-
to see season 4 and it was awesome.
Was it awesome? Okay. Part of me is like, here's what's going on in my brain right now. Do I tell them the truth? Do I say out loud that I haven't actually seen it? And I'll take your word for it that it's great. But I am curious to see how it sounded, and I know it's going to look great because those guys are ridiculously talented. But I haven't seen it
I binge
yet.
watched all season.
Was it? Okay,
4,
good. Right
every
on.
last episode. It
Right
was
on.
epic.
Dig it.
I mean, so on that versus seeing the live action.
Did I just
stuff.
kill the interview? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
So seeing the live action stuff though with that same character, Impulse. I mean,
Yes.
how awesome was that?
I saw like photographs. The guy looked great. The outfit looks fantastic. I am proud to be, a part of the Bart Allen Impulse transition into animation and live action. It's groovy that he's getting so much attention.
So with the Flash coming in, on its last season, season
Yes.
9,
Okay.
they are already talking about possibilities of John Wesley Shipp /
Oh, really?
XS and
Okay.
Impulse, a little spin-off.
Oh, really?
Do you think ever in the future? I know we can't. No talks going on yet,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean everything's still up in the air.
Sure.
Do you think in the future we could see another variation from somewhere in the multiverse of Impulse coming
Where
back?
it's me
Yeah,
playing
man.
Impulse?
The live action, man, because that was
Excuse
some
me.
cool stuff.
I would be delighted. I don't know if I would look good in a suit. He's very svelte, and I'm very Danny DeVito. But I would be delighted. It'd be great.
Yeah, CW, you gotta make that happen.
You hear that, executives at CW? Excuse me. Yeah.
Here and some really great restaurants and fun people.
Oh yeah, so you did get to a chance to check out the downtown area.
We
all
did.
the
I
cool
went
stuff?
Went to campus last night. Did some axe throwing. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
So I had some rock and roll sushi and a bunch of other places we went to, and it was just really it blew my mind. So it was nice.
That's awesome, man. Glad to see you having a good time out here.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about, just the Clerks multiverse, the Jane,
Sure.
or should I say the Jane Silent Bob, Kevin Smith multiverse, the
Yeah,
Clerks movies.
we call it the View Askew universe because
Okay.
View Askew is his production company, so we call it View Askew universe. And with Kevin Smith writing all these Jane Silent Bob movies and the Clerks movies and Mallrats and a whole bunch of other movies, it's been a lot of fun. We're grateful that the fans have been very cool and responsive to everything we've been making. The last thing we just did was the Clerks 3. Came
Yes,
out
which was
last
amazing.
fall. We took it out on tour. Like a rock and roll band, going from city to city, and got
How
to do
awesome
Q&As.
was that? Going
It
city to
was.
city, showing the fans.
It was good.
the
I got
movie.
to. He did 48 cities, 52 screenings. I did 12 of those cities with him, and the responses were just amazing. Really a wide range of responses, and the people came out, and we were very happy for that. We're not the big, huge $100 million movies with special effects or superheroes. We're just regular characters, regular people that you can see every day, and the
Those are
fact
the best kinds of movies.
and the fact that people love those stories is we keep making them.
It's so awesome, man. So the last time we got to talk was right before the Jane Silent Bob reboot came out.
Right.
And we talked a little bit that at that time, Clerks 3 was possibly coming out. So
Correct.
now that Clerks 3 is out, man, how awesome was that? Seeing, just all the hard work y'all put in with just Dante's character alone, man. That scene with Dante, man, it's like full circle to
Yeah.
his story.
Definitely for those who've been following from Clerks, the first Clerks in '94 and Clerks 2 in 2006, and now Clerks 3 this 2022. It was fun to see these characters fully get a full arc of all their lives. People who followed us from '94 who've seen these characters throughout different cameos in the Jane Silent Bob movies and Chasing Amy Dogma, things like that. It's nice to see these people then come back to us and be like, oh my God, you guys really brought it this time around. And we're very proud of the work we put into it.
Scooby represents the coward in all of us. That's why everybody loves him. Everybody has a cowardness in them, right? A scaredy cat part of themselves. But everybody has something that they'll do something for. Like you can go, hey, you know, we're going to do this and this. And like for Scooby and Shaggy, it's like, would you do it for a Scooby snack? No. 2 Scooby snacks. Yeah, 3. Okay, you know. So we've all got things in our lives that we don't want to do, but, you know, if we twist the, you know, it's like, do you want to mow the lawn? Nope, Dad, not doing it. I'll take you to Toys R Us. Let's go. You know, that's how I bribed my kids all through them growing up. You know, I couldn't get them to do nothing, and if they did, they got a weekly trip to Toys R Us. The Toys R Us trip was for me, really. Okay, they didn't know that, so yeah,
fooled them there a little bit on that.
So, but anyway, it's a great time. You know, the guys put on a good little con here, and you got Butterbean down here. You know, and there's just so much cool stuff going on, and you got.
John Anderson, how you doing?
They say that. I don't know. Maybe a legend in my own mind, as they say. Are we really doing from? Are we doing
Marvel
this with
Universe?
A sonic screwdriver.
A sonic screwdriver? Yes, we are.
We couldn't have got like a flip communicator for Captain Kirk, you know.
We should at this point, man. I mean,
you should. You always have the best microphone stand for sure.
I always do, but I always come back to the Doctor Who. I don't know why.
Had like X-Men or something last time I saw you. So.
Yeah, then we had the Groot for a little bit,
we had a Groot.
and then
I think Star Wars Mike had made you a Groot or something at one point, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, there was a few different ones.
Yeah. This is the 3rd or 4th incarnation now, the sonic screwdriver. See, that's a true nerd. Well done,
This
sir.
guy knows. He remembers these things.
Yes, I do. It's strange that I can remember all the different microphone stands that you've had over the years.
So, man, how have you been doing?
Well, we're now post-COVID, so we're back at it again, as you can see, at KuzaCon this year. And surprised that you got up here this far. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. It's
how long is the drive?
5.5 hours.
Yeah,
so
not
it wasn't
too bad. I'm like 3, so it's not too terrible.
Right.
It's worth it. There's a lot of people here. They're looking very sprightly today.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff out here. Have you got to see some of the stuff from the vendors yet?
Yeah. That's why I'm avoiding them.
Oh my God! I already spent $100.
Oh man,
it was like one aisle. I'm like, nope. There's a Disney's at Canto, and that's how you doing.
I'm so excited to be here. I mean, it's been since Huntsville, I think, was the last time we saw each other.
It's been about a year since we got to hang out. Yeah.
This is so awesome. Now, 10 years. Now, this is the 10th year for Pensacon. I'm so excited. It's a sold-out night. Well, the whole day.
It's a pretty great start for its 10th year.
Yes.
I mean, I'm surprised it got sold out days before. Usually that happens on Saturday in the morning. A couple days before, it's like, okay, this is going to be a great start to an event.
So good.
So have you ever been down to Pensacola, Florida?
I have not. I'm actually born here in Florida. I was born in Fort Lauderdale, but never came to Pensacola. And so now I'm just enjoying the beaches, and the people are so nice. And then the kids that get dressed up and take pictures, you know, with the Dolores, and they bring me the dolls. So it's been so nice. It's just been nonstop, and I'm feeling the love of the people for the film, and it's so beautiful to share that with them.
Awesome. So, you already got to check out some of the beach scenery here then? Some of the downtown area or anything?
Not the downtown, just the beach, so it's been beautiful.
Oh, you got to check out the Break and Patio O'Leary's as the
That's
best
what
place.
everybody keeps saying. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm going to have to do it.
It's some fun stuff out there.
Oh, lovely.
That's awesome. You're already getting to be able to see some of the scenery, because as much as like some people I've talked to out here, you know, some of the guests are like, oh, we haven't even been able to get out there yet.
Yeah.
Things get so crazy at cons sometimes.
Just a little bit.
So, all right, we want to get right into this. How awesome is it, just the fan base alone of seeing kids come up, you know, I mean, the outfit, I mean, have you seen some awesome fan reactions so far
Yes,
today?
so I've seen Luisa, and she actually showed me a picture of her, and her name is Sarah, and a donkey. Like, she actually got to be able to give kids a ride on the donkey, and I was like, that is the most incredible thing. I've seen multiple Doloreses, I've seen Mirabelles, and the kids, I love it when they start singing along. So I'm so excited to invite anybody and everybody to come on out. We're going to be here today, Saturday, and Sunday, and that way we can share some stories of Encanto and take some pictures and just enjoy the time together.
That's awesome. So what's the most, like, not even from this event, one of the most, because last time we did an interview, it was recently after the movie came out.
Yes.
And, you know, A lot of fan interaction since then. I've seen some of the clips on Facebook, which is awesome. Now versus then, I mean, is there some favorite moments that you've got to experience?
Absolutely. I mean, doing Comic-Cons was just something new to me. I've never really, I've done the Madison Square Garden, American Airlines Arena with Snoop, with Daddy Yankee, Pitbull, but doing this is so nice because you have that moment to be able to just be with a person for that little bit of time, hear their story, and be able to bring a little smile to them. There have been moments in Comic-Cons and then also the Hollywood Bowl. 2 sold-out nights at the Hollywood Bowl in LA were incredible. Lin-Manuel Miranda himself introduced us to the crowd. 18,000 people screaming, singing songs from Encanto. So that's been a tremendous highlight. And now we won 3 Grammys for the film right now. And so it's been wonderful. So Grammy wins, Oscar wins, Golden Globes. It's just been phenomenal. I can't believe it. It's like a dream.
That is so awesome. I remember when we did last year our interview, it was a few days, I think, before y'all were going on to go do the live performance at the Grammys, which was just awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing everybody light up on there, and just even the adults in the crowd just getting
seriously. And
hyped
if you
for the
have not
song.
watched Encanto, go out and watch it. It will not disappoint.
Definitely. Make sure to check that out. So, can't keep you out here all day. I gotta let you get Legends from Underworld. Kevin Grievous, how you doing, sir?
How you doing, sir?
So, what do you think of the event so far? I have to ask.
I'm having a great time. You know, a lot of attendance. Fans seem to be enjoying it, and if they enjoy it, I enjoy it.
Right. Was a good turnout at the panel?
Oh yeah. We had a good time.
So I didn't know if it was first time in Mobile or not.
Yes, it is.
It is?
Yes, it is.
So have you got to see some of the cool downtown stuff, some of the tourist sites yet?
I can't say that. You know, we arrived Thursday night, and I've been working in my hotel room, and you know, at the event, so I haven't gotten a chance to see much.
Oh, they got a couple of cool places down here, axe throwing places, couple of fun sites down here.
Okay.
I don't know if you got to meet some of the guys running the event. I almost got dragged to a wrestling match last night. I'm like,
really?
God.
You know, I would have liked to see the axe throw.
That seems like pretty fun. They have a place in Pensacola that does that. That's where I drove out here from. I'm can't get enough of it. But so I wanted to talk about, if you had a couple minutes, about some of the awesome stuff. I mean, the Underworld movies. How awesome is that being like one of the main werewolves was like, to me, from that movie, you were like one of the main badasses from the franchise. I mean,
yes. Well, you know, it's a part I wrote for myself. You know, I think, you know, if you're going to survive and even thrive in the industry, you have to kind of diversify your creative lexicon. And so that's what I did. So I wrote the original screenplay. I wanted to produce it and wrote myself a part as well.
Oh, really? Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, that kind of threw me off. Oh, watch out! Oh. You all right? We're good. I think the mic's still fine.
Okay, good.
That cracked me up.
Right.
But so was it? Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean. I think he almost got tangled in there. There we go. But I noticed you had some of the comics here. Is that like continuing stories from the Underworld franchise?
Well, yes. You know, basically that's an adaptation of the last Underworld movie, Blood Wars. But I've been writing comic books for quite some time, and that's my other passion. How you doing, young man?
Glad to see a lot of fans out here having a blast. So that's pretty awesome. What got you into the comic?
Well, I've been a fan for a long time. You know, since I was 12. In fact, it was my love for comics that probably led me to wanting to be a filmmaker. You know, so I'm just glad I've been able to come full circle with it.
That's pretty awesome. It seems like jack of all trades in this industry.
Well, I think you have to be if you're going to survive.
Cooper Andrews, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Before we continue this, I think everyone needs to know what happened to my beard. I was shaving, and I put the setting to 4, and as I did that, I didn't have the guard on. So now I have a goatee. I want everyone to know why this happened. This isn't I'm making the best of it. I just want you to know that. Okay, now we
I
can
feel your
continue.
pain, man.
We can continue with this now.
I did the exact opposite last week with the goatee. I don't know if you remember, I had the ZZ Top beard always when we did interviews.
I thought you went reverse.
I had someone call my name and was like, "Hey, TK," I turned.
No, you did do the reverse.
I turned. I just had to shave it off. I was like, all right, we're going for this. It's been 6 years.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I feel you.
Now we just got to own it.
So,
we have to own this.
Other than the beards, man. Other than the beards, how have you been, man?
I've been good. It's been a lot of, I got to do some picketing. I got to do a lot of music listening to and watching. And
oh, yeah.
What have I been up to? What have any of us been doing?
Hopefully having fun.
Hanging out with family. It's been nice. It's been a good, it's been calm and, but I imagine things are going to go again. But yeah, it's been,
it's been a while since I've seen you out, since we got to hang out at the event. I think the last one was
Huntsville, right?
Huntsville, and then it was like, that's been a while, man. That was right before Shazam 2 came out in theaters.
Oh, yeah, I can't.
It was like the end of Walking Dead, so you were like, man, I still got to be a little bit top secret. I was like, all right.
Yeah, I know. Now that I
think there was 8 episodes left when the last time we talked.
Yeah, those were some fun times though on that.
Dude, how was it on the ending? Like, was that so fun filming? Like,
it was
on that.
It was always a blast shooting on there. It was just, I think the thing, I think all of us knew is this is like a goodbye moment,
right?
So like, especially in those last 3 months, we were. They were they wanted to make sure everyone was separated, but in the last few months, we're just like, screw it, so we were, like, cast, we were just seeing each other, hanging out, because this is our last time, like, there's, where we're all going to be like this, we're all together. And, we still see each other a lot of us, we get to go to conventions, or we'll just randomly run into each other, or we make the effort to see everybody, but it's different, it's not that environment. So it was very sad, but it ended with the Disney World trip, and
that is awesome, man.
Yeah, it was my last day of filming. Kaylee Fleming, she comes up to me, and she's, and it's emotional, and she's like, she's up to here on me. She's like, "We're going to Disney World if you want to come," and I was like, "Well, that's just, oh, okay, yeah, let's do it."
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So we rounded up some of the gang, and a few days later, they thought I was joking when I said I was doing it, and I got, I was like, I'm like in my late 30s, and everyone else is in their 20s. I'm like, "Get in the car, we're going to Disney World, and you're gonna love it," and they did.
That's awesome.
You're welcome, guys. If you ever watch this,
that is awesome.
That's Cassidy, OK, and Callan. We went on our adventure.
So with Walking Dead, man, how does it feel? Like, I think one of our first interviews, I always said Jerry seemed like such a mellow dude. It's like, how does it feel like out of The Walking Dead, out of the whole series, to be one of the most mellow, just like everything could be going batshit crazy, and Jerry's just going to be there just like, all right.
I mean,
break out the copper.
I mean, a last day is always going to be a last day.
Right.
No matter whether it's hectic. So I always felt like, I always played him with that. Like, if it's our last day, I'm not going out angry, I'm going to try not to, it's so I always, playing that character was very easy for me to just come into it, like, with this calm, it's like, enjoy the day. That's how I treated the show, you never knew when we were going as the character, so I'm like, make every day the best kind of thing, and it was, it made the stress level of my character very simple. Some people, a lot of people that listen to the music and they're just getting like really amped, and I'm like, I've only had to do that maybe like a handful of times, and I'm just like, I like how my character is sort of, we'll figure it out. We're gonna do this. Cool, we're going. He was always a little nervous, but it's like, this is what we're doing. So
it's just the chill and mellow.
Yeah. You're gonna. When you think about anything you do, you're gonna do it better when you're chill and mellow. Like drumming. You're not flexing the thing to go faster and louder. You're just looser and looser. So it's, stay loose. Be very loose.
How fun is that with other roles, like in Shazam: Fury of the Gods? I mean, that was pretty cool, man.
Oh,
I was glad we got to see more of your character, more of the family like aspect of that
Yeah,
movie. Just
I mean-
everybody like, all right, our kids are superheroes. Pretty much it. Dude.
I mean, I feel like being a parent is sort of like we're just gonna have to take it as it comes, you know. Like it's like, okay, well, you know, he had puberty last week, and now they have superpowers this week. This is fine. We can do this. We're, you know, that was the
funniest scene. Like, everybody's just like, okay, let's go get done what we gotta get done now.
Yeah, it was just I mean, because at the root of it, we're, you know, these kids, you know, I mean, some of them longer than others in it, but we raised them, so those personalities and the way we handle situations are all going to be a little. There's going to be a little mirroring. I say the word mirror like that, mirror. So there's going to be a mirroring of.
This already got me thinking about Aquaman too. You know, Aquaman questions.
Yeah. Oh no. That. I'll tell you about that. Yeah. So there's a few words I can't say correctly. Mirror, which is mirror, and milk, which is milk. And I put E's and I put different vowels in front of other M words, I guess. So I say mahogany normally. I don't say that weirdly. But yeah, mare and milk. I say those incorrectly. So when I was doing that cartoon, it's like I kept calling her Mira. Because I'm like, I'm gonna nail his eyes. Like, actually, it's Mara. I'm like, no, we don't say Mara, but it is.
That's awesome.
So they definitely, yeah.
Are we gonna be getting a season 2 of that? Because that show was funny. Aquaman show. Man.
You know,
I didn't know about that until our last interview. You brought it up, and then I went like, you know, research binge watched like 4 or 5 episodes of that just so I could know about it a little bit more for the next day. It
was the 3 long ones, but they do feel like 6 episodes. But they're like, but it was that was my first like animated thing, and it was the most fun I had performing. You know, the most fun I have performing was doing that kind of thing. But I mean, it's, you know, they took it off there though. So it's like.
That show is pretty cool.
Thank you.
Now,
yeah, I had
just
a ton
like,
of fun doing it.
Next time you go hang out with Jason Momoa, just mess with him, say you're off.
Oh yeah, no, I mean like
a competition on that.
He's man, the thing is like, I've said this so many times, but like the dude's just cool. He's just a cool dude. I really want him to suck, but he doesn't. I'm like. He's just like, we worked together on this show like 8 years ago. I did like 2 episodes, and he was just. I was really hoping he'd be like an asshole because I'm like, he's this good-looking, taller, better version of me, and then I'm like, oh man, he's sweet, man. I hate that. So he made it really hard to. So I can't even hate him. Even when I did Aquaman, I was like, I like throwing little imitations of him in there whenever I do the grunts. I like throwing that stuff, like, you know. But no, he's such a cool dude. So yeah, I feel like he'd be okay with that.
The Gulf Coast CW is teaming up with our local fans who dare to defy. This month's superfan is vlogger TK Brooks. To check out special content from TK, go to GulfCoastCW.com and follow us on social.
I just wanna run, hide it away, run because they're chasing me down. I just wanna run, throw it away, run before they're finding me out. I just wanna run. I just wanna run, I'm out here all alone. I try to call your house, can't reach you on the phone. I'll gather up the nerve, I'm packing up my bag. It's more than you deserve. for the